What up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday Eve. It is Thursday, y'all. What's up with it? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm trying to update some audio stuff, but I just want to make sure I did test it before I came live, but I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So please let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Um, and hopefully it's not too low either. But what's up? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let's see. It's 19 people watching me. Somebody just let me know. Okay, good. You can hear me. You can hear me. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, good morning for me. Good afternoon for the East Coast people. Um, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. All right. What's up, baby girl 1981? What's going on, Diane? What's up, Jackie? Listen, make sure as you come on in here that you hit that like button and that you subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And make sure you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss anything that we have coming up on the channel. All right. Listen, you guys already know the drill. Make sure you get your goalies. All right. Make sure you get your goalies. And also make sure you join Patreon. All right. Make sure you join Patreon. We are getting ready to do our watch party, and we're going to elaborate a little bit more on these topics, because there are certain things that we can't necessarily say on the platform. Well, I can't necessarily say on this platform because I don't want to go down that road, right? So I'm gonna say what I need to say behind my paywall, of course, but for the most part, we are gonna talk about what's going on between Aries Spears, Tiffany Haddish, and Lizzo, because it seems to just be a lot going on. And one of the things that I want to make sure that we do in giving our opinion, I don't want to victim shame, and we are gonna trade very carefully on these stories as well. We're gonna be careful, but we are gonna talk about them. All right. So again, make sure you get your goalies, and also make sure that you do join Patreon. What's up, Brittany? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? How are you doing? Okay, so I want to go ahead and get into this thing here really quick, all right? We're gonna go ahead and get into it. But again, I hope you guys are doing well. If you feel up to it, you can go ahead and bless the channel. It'll be in the chat as the show goes on. Okay. Give me just a moment. All right. So a couple of days ago, we actually addressed the first day that this came out, which was the first. On Monday, this actually came out. So Lizzo has finally broken her silence in regards to this. So we're gonna get into that, and then of course we are also going to get into the Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears situation. Um, Listen, I saw a lot of the things that happened with Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish. Like we seen it. We visibly seen it, right? And so for me, I just I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I just have my thoughts about it, and I've expressed those in the videos that I've done in the past in regards to Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish. Just the thought of them, I do get sick to my stomach, and that's just real talk. Just even seeing what I've actually seen, not saying or speaking about the allegations, what we've actually seen, it was sick to me. You can say what you want to, it was under such and such production company and this and this and this. It still got out. That was the whole thing. Okay. So let's get into this. Hold on one second. Let me share my screen. And what's up, Jamie? How y'all doing? What's up, Mia? What's up, everybody just coming in? Please make sure you hit that like button as you come on in the room. Make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in the room. All right. So this was posted this morning at 10:31. I'm assuming that's Central Time because it says it's been up for an hour. Well, I don't know. Anyway, this is coming from vibe.com. All right. So you guys know how we do here. I am going to go ahead and paste the link to this specific article in the chat so you can make sure that you go look at it for yourself, but I'm going to share it on the screen as well. So it says Tiffany Haddish sued for 1 million defamation lawsuit by mother of sibling from inappropriate skits. Now, you guys know, again, I don't really have to elaborate on it. I felt the way about them inappropriate skits. Okay. I stated that coming into this conversation, but I do want to get into this. So Tiffany Haddish is being sued by her ex-friend. Uh, is it Teresa Morris for defamation of character following her children's 2022 lawsuit against the actress for allegedly child SA. All right. Last year, the siblings dropped a lawsuit against actor and comedian Haddish and Aries Spears, after accusing the two of grooming them as children for inappropriate comedy skits. Now, according to the court documents obtained by Radar Online, Haddish became close with Terraza's family in 2021, as her children once referred to the girls' trip star as Auntie Tiff. Morris claimed that the 2014 and 2015 Haddish groomed solicited minors to perform in film, record, publish, and distribute as well. I'll go ahead and say it, sexually inappropriate material. Child. Hey Corey, how are you doing? Well, thank you for coming out of the bushes to speak. What's going on, Simply Elegant One? How are you? Um, all right. So the article goes on to say that additionally, Morris accused the entertainers of defaming her when they both accused her of trying to extort them for the money. Last year, Haddish's lawyer claimed that plaintiff's mother, Teresa Morris, had been trying to assert these bogus claims against Miss Haddish for several years. All right. Whew. Now, wait a minute. So I just want us to have an understanding. So the children sued, dropped a lawsuit. It was being alleged that it could have been in regards to any settlement happening behind the scenes. But now you have the mother suing for defamation. Y'all, I don't know. I guess it would be a situation if we didn't actually really see those skits. If we really weren't a part of those skits, we didn't see those skits. It could be said as anything, but we seen them. And I just for me, just the thought of those, and I couldn't even get through them. I was that disgusted. That's just facts. So, I mean, for me, I don't know. Okay, so let's keep going. Where was I? Okay, every attorney who has initially taken her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims. Wait a minute. I do remember them saying that a lot of attorneys dropped the case, but mm, 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 mm. But why? Why? Anyway, they said that it is a shakedown. Now, Miss Morris has her adult daughter representing herself in this lawsuit. Interesting. The two of them together will face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action. Morris has Morris also claimed that both Haddish and Spears slandered her name, character, integrity, morals, and ethical values in an effort to distract from their very own behavior. Per outlet, Morris also feels that because of the comedian's alleged slander of her, her name was further defamed by the media. Per legal documents, Morris stated that she contacted Haddish and Spears' attorneys earlier this year. Um, respectfully, respectfully asking them to release a statement clearing her from the extortion claims. In response, Morris claims that Haddish called her in March and told her, the media isn't talking about it right now. I have 4 movies coming out this year, and I am going to be doing a lot of press. If it comes up, I'll be sure to mention it. Mm, mm. However, according to Morris, Haddish didn't keep her word as she allegedly spoke ill of her to a reporter following their conversation. The mother of the siblings claims to have suffered personally, academically, professionally, mentally, and financially. On the flip side, Haddish has been focusing on creating a music career for herself as she recently performed 2 unreleased songs at Hollywood Unlocked's Impact after party. Girl, we were supposed to take that serious. Child. In a video caught by TMZ, the Los Angeles native performed one song that she has with Lil Jon, Lil Jon, and the other with E40. So I want to share this song with y'all. The 43-year-old stated before playing the song, I ain't out, it ain't out yet. This is an exclusive. Girl, I'm not gonna take you serious for no music career, Tiffany Haddish. You're not even funny to me. I mean, I'm just being completely honest. Baby doll is not funny. Okay. She's just she's just not funny. I know people tend to think that she is, but in my opinion, she's not. What's going on, Cynthia? How are you? How are you? As you guys come on in here, please make sure you hit that like button. All right, please make sure you hit that like button. So this is the story coming from Vibe Magazine. I have put the link in the chat. I will put it in the description box of this video as well, so that you guys can go check this out. But according to this, Tiffany Haddish is being sued for in a defamation lawsuit. Okay, I mean, it's 1 million and not 200 million or not 360 million. It's just 1 mil, just 1 mil. Now, just 1 mil. She's definitely not funny. Hey, LM Smith. Yeah, I don't think she's funny either. Uh, there are a lot of people that people think be funny, but she's not. She's just loud and just over the top for me. She's not funny. I mean, there are moments that she does things that I may kiki about, but she ain't just like, let me go pay for a comedy stand up from Tiffany Haddish, or I don't get that. She doesn't give me that. There are definitely some other people that will come to mind before Tiffany Haddish would. All right. So that is that on that, okay, about Tiffany Haddish's lawsuit. Okay. So let's go ahead and move over to the things that are going on in the news when it comes to Lizzo. Okay. So the first thing I want to do, we already know that there have been several people that have done like sit down interviews. Several of the dancers have come out, or former dancers have come out and stated some certain things. Now, some of the things I can't say here. However, I if we're going to report on that, I feel like it's fair to report on Lizzo's statement. Okay. Lizzo did release a statement in regards to everything that is going on currently. Listen, I I said this on Twitter this morning earlier because I noticed that. Listen, y'all know I love Lanithia Leaks, right? I do, but I have my thoughts about the second part of that interview. I can go up for a person and still disagree with something that they say and still like love them no less, but I'm not about to stand for anyone, right? I Nobody but Jesus. Okay. And I say that to say that, you know, we really behind the scenes, we get a glimpse of these people of these people, right? We don't necessarily get their full life. We say that about reality TV stars, but I think that's about celebrities, period. Right? We don't really get to know the ins and the outs about certain things unless we are really truly behind the scenes. And there are a lot of things that go on in Hollywood. There are a lot of things that go on in Black Hollywood. There are a lot of things that go on with a lot of different people. And I don't think a lot of times, there's such thing as NDAs and certain things, and sometimes you don't come out because you feel like you won't be believed or whatever the case may be, right? Just saying in general, I really I like Lizzo. I do. Um and I do want to sit back and see how this plays out. Um Because I did see earlier on TMZ reported one of the girls who, after she allegedly, said some things, she also praised Lizzo as well. And so for me, again, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and I'm not taking away Lizzo's point of view, nor am I taking the people that are accusing Lizzo of the accusations that they are accusing her of, right? I think with things like this, we have to be very careful because we don't know. We don't know. We're just really going based off of the lawsuit. We're going based off of what these people are actually saying. Some people feel like this is the takedown, and some people feel like this could be true. I don't want to take anyone's opinion away from them in regards to this because it is true, it's real, and things like this do go on in music, in the music industry. It goes on in Hollywood. One of the people that I find interesting, before she started going really bananas, Jaguar Wright, I felt like used to them first few interviews that she did where she would talk about some of the things that she would say, I would actually kind of in my mind be like, okay, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But then when she started doing a lot of crazy stuff, that's when the stuff would be like, oh, okay, now, girl, I'm gonna just take it with a grain of salt. But I said that to say a lot of industry things do happen behind the scenes that we just don't even know about. And that's why I say it's a such thing as NDAs, and there are certain things that you have to sign, certain confidentiality statements and clauses that you have to sign. And I just again am hoping and praying that this isn't true. But again, I don't want to be the one to take away how these people have truly been affected if it's true. You know what I mean? And but my hope is that it's not. Again, I like Lizzo, I really do. But we can like people and really behind the scenes not really know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? So give me just a second here. Um hey Stephanie, how are you? Hey Yvonne, how are you? Hey Natasha, how are you? Let me put her statement up. Here we go. So this is Lizzo's statement, and it says for the last few days, or these last few days have been gut wrenching, difficult, and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually, I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous not to be addressed. Whew. The sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. As an artist, I have always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously, because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. Oh, that's the little thing on my laptop that okay. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as important part of my as an important part of my team. Um, she goes on to say that I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I am not the villain that people and the media have portrayed me to be these last few days. I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something that I am not. There is nothing that I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. I am hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Again, I don't want to speak prematurely in this situation because I feel like there are probably a lot of, you know, things going on behind the scenes. But again, like I said, it's never my goal to take away from victims, right? Um, and so I just pray that this stuff isn't true. I really do. I pray that it's not true because this is a tough one. And the dancers are coming out saying their things, And like I said, I think that this is a hard battle. I think people are going to view it um how they choose to, because I've been seeing a lot of difference in comments, where some people are saying that they kind of believe things, and some people are saying that they feel like this is a takedown. Some people are going back and resurfacing old interviews and dissecting lyrics to songs, and it has gotten that deep. It has definitely gotten that deep. So I I for me just this is something, right? So hey, Casino Rules, what's going on, Shondaland? How are you? Happy Friday Eve to everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Excuse me, y'all. Happy Thursday. Hope y'all are doing well. Please hit that like button. It is 61 people in the house. Please, please, please hit that like button as you come on up in the room. But again, I feel like we should tread lightly on that and just be careful and see how everything just plays out. Okay. That's how, you know, I feel about that one. All right. So let's move on to our next story. Since we are in since we are talking about these things. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hold on. I know I saw this earlier. I thought I saved it. Give me just a second. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hit that like button as you come on up in the room. Did I see it on here? Did I see it on Hollywood Unlocked? Let me check that really quick. It could have even been the Shade Room. Um, okay, so I'm gathering some things to talk about. If Lizzo walks away from this vindicated, she needs to distance herself from her employees when she is working. Yeah, because you have to honestly, we say it all the time. You know, your employees, your bosses, they shouldn't be your friends. Okay, because things always tend to turn sour when one feels played, one feels betrayed, one feels violated, you know what I'm saying? That's always how it tends to be. And so you have to be very careful and choose your battles very wisely. You know what I mean? Um Not saying that Lizzo isn't a good person or anything like that, but that goes for everybody just through corporate America, or just, when you're working a job like that, you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful. And to be quite honest, you gonna always have a snake around. Okay, it's just your job to be able to detect the sliver of that snake. Uh-huh. Ooh, ooh, that was a word, wasn't it? I'm just saying it's gonna always be one around, and you just have to be extremely careful about it, you know? Um, okay. So maybe okay, I can't remember where I saw that. I guess it was the Shade Room. But anyway, I had saw that DJ Envy. Um, y'all know that he had that lawsuit for real estate fraud allegedly. He had that lawsuit for real estate fraud. And during the lawsuit with the real estate fraud, he didn't file the motion to dismiss the cases. Okay. I saw this somewhere. I promise you. Hold on. I saw it on one of these blogs. I know I did. Uh, but anyway, here we go right here. I knew I did. I knew I did. Here we go. 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 Mm. Okay. Again, hello to everyone. Hey, Shalika. Hey, everybody coming in the room. Make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in here. We just chatting it up and talking about these things, okay? We are chatting it up and talking about these things. All right. So let's get into this here really quick. All right. Um. All right. The Shade Room exclusive DJ Envy has filed a motion to dismiss a lawsuit that accused him of real estate fraud on Wednesday. Okay. In a lawsuit filed last month, Envy, along with his business partner, Caesar Pena and Jennifer Pena, were accused of taking nearly $2 million in investments from plaintiffs Anthony Barone and Anthony Martini. The two plaintiffs claimed that they invested in two real estate ventures, the Taylor Company and Flip to Dio. But Envy and Peanuts took the money without following up on the project. They claim that the defendants used the funds to support their extravagant lifestyles and or pay off their investors. Envy is now asking the court to dismiss the case with prejudice, according to court documents obtained by the Shade Room. Envy says that he is not and never was an employee or a representative of the Taylor Company or Flip to Dio. Now he goes on to say that he believes the plaintiffs initial and intentionally included him in the lawsuit solely to exploit the fact that he is a well-known individual, okay, and sensationalizes the case. All right, I said, ooh. Now, aside from having no involvement with the Taylor Company or Flip Dio, Envy also claims to be a victim himself. He says that he invested 500,000 in a separate project with the Peanuts to renovate and reposition a former school into an apartment building. The Peanuts promised Envy that they will return his initial investment within 1 year and would receive a monthly dividend of about $17,000. However, he has yet to receive any of the distributions or return of capital in connection with this project. They're set to return to court on September the 8th. I was like, ooh, child. So yeah, child, that's what the court system. I mean, that's what the Shade Room is reporting. Shout out to the Shade Room for this story because this was a Shade Room exclusive. All right. If you want to see this story, head over there to the Shade Room and you'll be able to find it. Okay. 18 hours ago. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Hope y'all doing good. Let me see who done came up in here. Shalika, Shondaland, Mia. Okay, I see y'all. Yep, that's the truth. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all got to be able to detect that slither in that snake. Okay. All right. So this is really with the lawsuits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's really it with them lawsuits. But I will go ahead and let everybody know this right here. So it looks as if um Jonathan Majors, okay? This is another one that's a touchy subject to touch on. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be real careful about how you approach these situations because you know you are innocent until proven guilty. And so, you know, I think people are feeling the same way with this particular story where, you know, some are believing it, some necessarily aren't. But here it is. So you guys know that Jonathan Majors was actually supposed to begin his trial this month. Well, his trial has now been moved to September the 6th. All right. And so it looks as if Megan Good is really supporting her man, her man, her man. So shout out to her for supporting her man, her man, her man. There are some people who feel like they shouldn't necessarily be together now. I don't you know, I'm not there, so I don't know. I really don't care to know, but I will say this. Um, this is just another one of those stories that you just have to kind of tread lightly on and just see how everything plays out, not taken away from the victim, not taken away from the a person being accused either. All right. Until we have them solid facts, that trial start and we can really face it head on, that's when then we can start dragging. Okay. Then we can start saying what we want to say about that. But we want to be careful. Okay. Um, so yeah, wanted to report that to you all as well. Okay. So listen, y'all, that was pretty much all I had to report on when it comes to these stories. All right. I do plan on going live a little bit later on. All right. What I want you to definitely make sure you do is hit the like button on this video if you'd like to show love to the channel. You guys already know how to do that. Happy Thursday. Patreons, y'all, I'm going to be fixing my lunch and I'm going to be showing you guys on Patreon. It won't be a live video, but it will be a video of me cooking, okay? And so I hope you guys enjoy that much. Patreon members, shout out to y'all. Patreon is still $3.75. Go ahead and join Patreon. Go ahead and get your goalies. Listen, it is very good if you go ahead and get your bundles on your goalies. Okay. Get your bundles on your goalies while you can. Also, our goalie commercial is in production. So shout out to that. I'm super excited about that. So, guys, we have a lot coming up. Patreon members, we are getting ready to also have our watch party. So make sure that you join Patreon. Shout out to Mia for posting that Patreon link. And also too, go subscribe to my backup channel. All right. Go subscribe to my backup channel and let me know what you guys think. There are a couple of videos over there. So make sure you head over there and support your boy. All right. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And I do appreciate you all for watching. Peace and blessings.